Hi, I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is Mother's Day, May 10th, 2020. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Today I'm going to do a past life reading on Elizabeth Warren and her possible incarnation or reincarnation as having been Elizabeth Cady Stanton in a past life. So I don't know what you thought of the juxtaposition of those photographs and illustrations. I believe that there's a lot of soul quality that they share, just like with Katie Porter and Thomas Paine. Sometimes it's really astounding when you look at it. When you look at those comparisons, you go, oh, wait a minute, maybe, yeah, look at that. But I'm always curious as to what you think. So Elizabeth Cady Stanton, she was born in Johnstown, New York, and she was one of the founders, along with Susan B. Anthony and I think other key figures, in founding the National Women's Suffragette Association and also the American Equal Rights Association. So she was born November 12th, 1815, died October 26, 1902. She's an American suffragist, social activist, abolitionist. This is an interesting article that I found on Elizabeth. Just a short little article. So this was written in Johnstown, where she was born. Elizabeth Cady Stanton seemed to have it all: wealth, status, and a brilliant mind. The curly-haired young woman, whom a local women's rights historian described as bright and charming, lived in one of the city's finest homes, donned the silkiest fashions, and attended one of the best schools for young women of her time, the Troy Female Seminary, now known as the Emma Willard School. But the favorite daughter of the city's judge, Daniel Cady, could not get a hold of what she really wanted: women's equality through the right to vote. Women's suffrage is something she fought for her entire life, in a battle so fierce that it strained her relationship with her beloved father and alienated her closest allies in the battle, including Frederick Douglass. And while her efforts eventually led to women's right to vote 18 years after her death, those who study Stanton say the leader of the women's movement, who was born and raised in Johnston, would still be fighting today. All she wanted still hasn't happened, said Sandy McKay, vice president of the Elizabeth Cady Stanton Women's Consortium. We can vote, but we still don't have equal rights to men. The Equal Rights Amendment was never passed. Even today, we only make 80 cents to a man's dollar. We are still second-class citizens. So I thought, I only read half of that article, but I thought that was interesting to bring up in light also of Elizabeth Warren, who is currently fighting for equal rights for women. So Elizabeth Ann Warren, born as Elizabeth Ann Herring, Herring, so her birthday is June 22nd, 1949. She's an American politician and a lawyer, serving as the senior United States Senator from Massachusetts since 2013. She was formerly a law school professor specializing in bankruptcy law, and as noted in the last video on Katie Porter, she was Katie Porter's professor. A member of the Democratic Party and a progressive, Warren has focused on consumer protection, economic opportunity, and the social safety net while in the Senate. So I am going to do a reading on how their incarnations overlap. I'm going to be using the Ciro Marchetti Gilded Tarot cards, and I'm going to use a simple Celtic cross. As usual, I ask my guides to give me the cards, and then I ask them why they gave them to me. So the first card that is representing both Elizabeths is Justice. So they're both fighting for equal rights. Above is the Queen of Cups. So they both are coming from a place of compassion. So I believe this is Cady Stanton never seeing the fruits of her labor come to pass, which is women getting the right to vote. And for Elizabeth Warren, this is her conceding her place in the Democratic primaries as a candidate the President of the United States. Below is the Eight of Pentacles. This is both Elizabeth's devoting their life's work to make the fight for justice, equal rights, and protection for all manifest. So they are devoting their energies to creating laws, to passing bills that are for the good of the whole. And women, also women. Why didn't that? I see that before. Women's rights, and the welfare of women. In the future, this is the Queen of Wands, and for Elizabeth Cady Stanton, this meant or means that she's lit a fire here. She started the American women's rights movement. And she started a movement that eventually gave women the right to vote. And her flame is continuing on and burning brightly into this day. And for Elizabeth Warren, this is her also lighting these fires for consumer protection acts, for dissolving student loans, forgiving, or I should say student loan forgiveness. And she's powerful here. So I think that this means that she's going to continue to be powerful in her activities regarding equal rights, regarding protecting women's choice, regarding consumer affairs. And the overall card in this reading is the Chariot. So both women are movers and shakers. They're moving forward and they change things irrevocably. They have that kind of energy and power that they bring to the table that moves their progressive fights forward. They are women warriors of change and progression. The final or outcome card, I should say, again is doubling down on all that. This is the Ace of Wands. So again, this is Elizabeth Cady Stanton being the vehicle of enormous change and inspiration that burns brightly into this day. And Elizabeth Warren, the same. And I also believe that for Elizabeth Warren, these two cards mean, and this card probably too, that she's going to have some significant role in the future administration that helps her further her causes. So that is my reading for Elizabeth Warren and her reincarnation of Elizabeth Cady Stanton. What do you think? Today I was given this card for us from the Ascended Masters Doreen Virtue deck. Nurture yourself, Mother Mary. So I promise you, I did not pick this myself. I even turned the cards over and it swung my pendulum to ask my guides which card they wanted me to choose. And this is the card that they chose. You've given a lot of yourself lately, and now it's time to give something to yourself. You've drawn this card because you need to nurture yourself. This means take good care of your body through sleep, detoxification, and exercise. It also means taking care of your needs as you would for others, to have more energy, abundance, and peace, purpose, and everything that you desire. Nurture yourself. Additional meanings, balance giving to others while receiving for yourselves. Honor your inner voice. Get some rest. Take care of your body. Nurture your inner child. Your life purpose involves helping children. Mother Mary is with you, helping and guiding you. Perfect card for Mother's Day. Thank you, guides. At this point in the reading, I let people know that I'm available for readings past, present, future, past life readings. I'm a medium. I can see if we can communicate with those who've passed over, and also check to see if they have passed over. And if not, I'm very happy with my guides to help them pass over, to make their transition successfully. I love introducing people to I love introducing people to their guardian angels. I love introducing people to their guardian angels. Saying that, I wish everybody a great day today. Here in Michigan, it's cold. I think the polar vortex has come. I don't remember the polar vortex coming this late in May, not even in April, but it's beautiful out there anyway. Things still seem to know it's spring here in Michigan. I hear it's really hot in the West Coast. Sounds really nice. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening. I love all of you, and I'm sending my love to you. Take care. Till next time. Bye.